Hola, Aquarius, Sun, Gemini, Moons. Let me apologize in advance. I went ahead and I shuffled and laid out these cards without telling you your traits, your traits of being an Aquarius, Sun, Gemini, Moon. So this is your 2018 Sun Moon reading. How this works is when you view it is when you were meant to see it. So whether you come in and you see it now or you see it in mid-year, it's not going to really matter. It's when you were supposed to receive the messages. So you could come in and say, oh, okay, this makes sense to me because that just happened and this is what I was supposed to learn from it, okay? And you'll know when you see it and you'll know when it happens to you, okay? Second thing is, need a little patience from you guys. I'm doing 144 readings. That's a lot of readings to do and to upload. So I will get to your sign. I'm doing it based on requests that I see in comments. I'm doing it based on people who have had past readings and have had the highest volume per sun moon signs. So I will get to it eventually. Just know that. So you might want to subscribe so you get those notifications. The first portion of this reading, I shuffle the cards and I lay them out, which I already did in a previous video, okay? But I'm also going to go over your sun and moon, your textbook definition for that. And then I stop, which I did here. I will go over what each of the positions were and what each of the cards were. Then it is your choice whether you want to go from here and go ahead and research yourself, have your, get an interpretation in regards to this, or you can click on the link below for my Vimeo, and you can purchase the second part of this reading, which will go over all these cards, my interpretation, and you will also get clarifiers on all these cards, okay? So I'm leaving that choice up to you. I didn't want to cut out my subscribers and viewers who still do stuff for free. Not everyone can afford, subscriptions or private readings or whatever, so I didn't want to get rid of you guys, okay? So let me go over you as a Aquarius, Sun, Gemini, Moon. These are your, traits, textbook traits. You enjoy toying with theories, ideas, and concepts, even very eccentric ones. You're an intellectual, whether a dabbler or a deep scholar. You also love to examine, explore, and your combination is frequently found in the charts of journalists. Culture and people fascinate you. You are outgoing and amiable. You discover yourself by watching the lives and lives of others. You're very attentive, insightful, and particularly mobile. You're a very keen person. Because restlessness and a continuous desire for freshness and excitement keeps you on the move, there is not much you have not seen or done. You obtain a worldly wisdom, which is without equal with the experience you gain from your travels, mishaps, and adventures. As a reformer, you frequently become involved in projects and actions which accent modification and innovation. In some way, you know just what tomorrow will bring, and intuition is one of your best gifts. However, you live for the future so much that you frequently forget the delights and marvels of the present. You are essentially unemotional but thoughtful to everyone you meet. Because you are wrapped up in your own individuality, it is hard for you to have close emotional ties with anyone. Therefore, regardless of how many friends you have, you will always be a loner. You become bewildered and rattled if you encounter an emotional situation and are never quite sure how to deal with it. Luckily, your happy disposition makes up somewhat for your lack of emotional depth. You're very idealistic, but your compassion is kept for abstracts and ideologies. You're not in the least romantic. You will probably do well with the opposite sex due to your charisma and air of mystery. It is difficult for you to be truly intimate because of your somewhat strong sense of freedom and overall objectivity. Your beguiling and attractive nature is hard to resist, and no matter how calm you may seem, you are really happy only when you think all eyes are on you. Worldliness and wit are yours, and somehow you end up getting the attention you think you deserve. Just be cautious that pride does not become an Achilles heel. Good health, adaptability, and talent are suggested by your combination because it is very harmonious. You may just be gliding along because your life is pretty much free of trouble and inner divergence. If you push yourself to the maximum of your capacities and reject the urge to just get by, it is probable that you will accomplish a great deal in life. So usually I read that while I'm shuffling. Obviously you missed out on the shuffling. So let me show you the positions that you have here for the upcoming year. In the position of what surrounds you at the present, we have the Justice card. What you left last year in 2017, or kind of the influences you're coming out of, past influences, we have the Four of Wands in the upright. What's coming in the new year, we have the Princess of Wands, in the upright. Energies you should focus on, we have your card, the Star card. And then finally, general outcome, we have the King of Wands for 2018. So you can follow me and come follow me in Vimeo and purchase the second part of this reading, or do with it what you will. I will wish you guys the best in 2018.